How are you?
I'm good, Carlos. Thank you. How are you?
I'm excellent. I'm very excited, very happy to have you in our life. I know this is going to be a lot of fun, but I don't want to waste time because I know you have many more interviews. So let's get started. How are you feeling, Miss Brazil?
Well, do you know what? It is a crazy feeling because it's many feelings in the same time. I just won Miss Universe Brazil 2 weeks ago, so I am
Hmm.
like extasiated a little bit yet. So but I'm really happy and honored to represent my country at Miss Universe. It's the biggest opportunity that I ever had in my life. So I am really happy and really proud.
How do you know English so well?
Oh, thank you. I studied my entire life in Brazil, but I also went to an exchange program in 2015, and I spent over a year in high school. So I think that that helped me a lot with the English.
So let's go back to 2004, which is when you won the first beauty pageant. Talk to me about that. And was like the beauty pageants tradition in your family? Why are you so into it?
Actually, it was when I was a little girl. I don't really remember very well because I was too young. And my parents, they always incentivized me to study. So it wasn't like my focus in my childhood. In the first really pageant that I really participated the first time, like the real one, was in back in 2018. I didn't know how to do a catwalk or photograph shootings, and this world was very new for me in that time. But I went and I went through that moment with courage, and I got the second runner up. I represented my state, which is Ceará, and now here I am.
That's awesome. I mean, I wanted to talk about that because that's really insane. The fact that you won the Sierra title twice. I mean,
I know,
well,
and you
first
know
of
what? What is funniest thing is that I don't know if you know about that, but in Brazil, it used to exist a rule that it used to
I
say
would think
that
so. I would think so that the same state you can represent it, right?
yeah, we couldn't. Girls that already have represented their states could not participate again on the pageant. So like I couldn't because I already
So you
won.
could have done it if you would have gone to another state.
Yes, that's true. Yes, but I couldn't represent another state because I was from Ceará. I could Bahia because I have family over there, but I was not born there. So like I just focusing on my career, and the miss thing wasn't anymore in my life. I just wanted if I could represent my state, which is Ceará, and it just happened. I think that God has His ways to do His things. And it just
I believe
happened.
so.
Yeah, and I am really happy and honored because I know that now I have the right mindset, the right way to see the pageant. I didn't have experience in that time, and now I have the experience from the 2018 and then the three next.
So what was different in terms of preparation from 2018 and 2021? What was that you say, hey, listen, I have to find a team that will get me to the crown because this is the second time trying and I have to do it the right way.
Actually, there was a little bit of pressure, like I got second runner up, and then I have to try another time. And
You didn't want less than that.
yeah, I didn't want less than that. So I was very like, okay, I need to do my best. But on the other hand, I was very, how can I say that? Very confident about what I wanted and who I am and who I were in that time. I don't know, some things were happening in a way that it was so like God way, you know, like everything worked so perfectly that you just, okay, God, I'm here, I'm doing it, you know. And I just trusted him. I
So who
mean,
motivated you to go on a second try?
sorry.
Who motivated you? Who told you, hey, do it? Don't
Well,
worry.
I remember the day that Martina, the general director, she
Uh-huh.
said on a live that the girls could participate again if they wanted. And I remember receiving all the messages from the people that love the Miss and pageantry. And they were sending me all those messages saying, okay, you have to go. You are so better, and you have to do your best. You have to get the crown. I mean, it's your time now. Please go, please go. And I was like, okay, God. I mean, I used to feel that something would happen yet, but I was like, okay, I mean, is it possible? But I receive it, you know. And I remember that day when she said that thing on the live, and people getting to me and saying that they were supporting me. That was the biggest motivation, because I knew that I had people with me and people that believed in me, and that is like the biggest thing, like the most important thing. When you have people around you that believe in you and you work with them and with passion, with focus, with a dream, everything happens, you know,
Yeah.
everything works on. So it was amazing. The process was really amazing.
No, I know. It seems amazing, and we actually enjoy it because that day that you got crowned, like two other countries got crowned as well. You know, it was all like all over. Like Misses were all over. So I want to talk to you, of course.
Oh,
I've
it's frozen. Okay,
I
got it.
checked on Julia's profile. There you go. You hear me now?
Yes, I am.
Okay, yeah. So before doing the live, I checked on Julia's profile, and you both follow each other. And
Yeah.
for me, that's super nice. I mean, I think that regardless of anything that happened with your organization and with anything, that you as twin sisters have a good relationship, and I want to talk to you about that. If you have had the opportunity to talk to her after getting crowned, and if she has given you some advices, and I don't know, because I mean, Julia was first runner up. Of course, she knows what she was doing.
Yes, and actually, I admire her because she really did a really good work at Miss Universe representing our country. But since I won the Miss Universe Brazil, my life went like crazy. I mean, I had only 2.5 weeks to work through to Miss Universe, so like I didn't have time to. I don't have even time for my family. I mean, it's very crazy. But I talked to her a little bit really quickly on DM by Instagram, and she was very nice. She was sending good luck and all those things. And I also used to talk to her when she was Miss Universe Brazil and her year reign, when she was competing at Miss Universe, and she knows how much I used to cheer it for her. So I mean, we are good. I mean, we are not friends, you know. We are not. We didn't have actually opportunity to meet each other, but we have respect, and I believe that she feels the same for me.
I know she does, you know, because you are both queens, and that's just amazing the way you guys are representing your country. So, changing the topic, and let's get into Miss Universe Israel. Have you started packing?
Not really, you know.
When are you leaving?
Actually, we are still working on all the outfits and all the packaging is not done yet. We still have to photograph some outfits and combine some stuff, but we have everything almost ready.
I'm so curious. When you say photograph, like you have to take pictures of your outfits, like of every single outfit, so they know. Like, how
No,
does
we
that
don't
work?
have to. No, actually, like the only the like the final look, the I forgot the name that
The
we
national costume?
the national costume. Yeah, those are most important. So they're not ready yet. We are still need to
So,
finish.
but when are you leaving to Israel?
When?
Well, yeah, when?
In the end of this week
The end of, oh
on
my God.
Friday. Yeah.
Running against the clock.
Yeah, I have only
So
like 4 or 5 days.
I know you barely
Crazy.
have time, but that's good. I know you're gonna do awesome anyway. So, any ideas on the national costume that we could know? Because Brazil is bringing good national costume. That last year it was
Yeah.
cotton. You know, it had to do with the agriculture. For you, what is it gonna be?
Actually, I don't know if I can say much,
Come
but
on, Martina is not gonna say anything. I got you.
what I can say is that it is something very related to Brazil. It has a very strong symbol, a meaning. So I believe that people in Brazil and also other part of the world will like it. I mean, there is a
Carnival.
strong color. It is a strong color. That's the thing that I can say. In the Oh my god, it's hard not to give a spoiler, you know? I'm trying to say something
Just
that,
a little spoiler. Then it's gonna be amazing anyway.
well, it is a thing that it has in Brazil and in Brazil history.
Okay. Okay.
It's a very typical thing from Brazil.
Perfect. Let's just leave it there and let's just assume that it's football. It could be, I
I
mean,
mean,
soccer.
I have to be very sure that Martina will not kill me, you know, because she was like, don't say too much, okay?
Not to
It
say
has
too
to be a
much.
surprise.
It's never too much. So don't worry. No, but you know, I don't want you to get in trouble. But let's talk about the preliminary and the evening gown. Are you planning on using the same?
Oh my god, should I say? Paula, can you help me? Well, it's gonna be two. Two
Two.
different.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's good. That's good too. You don't have to say the colors. You don't have to say anything. Just two.
Well, but we are thinking to say the color before the final day. So
Okay.
people are going to know a little bit early the color and just the
That's
color.
good. I mean, sometimes I understand the surprise factor, but at the end of the day, the judges are the ones that decide. You
I
know,
mean, we still have to get the dress done. So let's finish first and
let
then
us
we
finish
say
and then you
something.
give us details. That's awesome. Okay, so I want to talk to you about your career because I know you're a psychology student. You had to stop, obviously, your career in order to compete in the Miss Universe. How has that been for you?
I think that sometimes in life we have to do a break for something that is really important. And I took this decision to stop my career for a
Did you stop
big
it after winning, or after winning Miss Brazil, or
no.
before?
Since the day that I decided to compete at Miss Ceará, Miss Universo Brazil, because the preparation, like I knew that it was going to be a short time to Miss Universe, so I was like, okay, I have to prepare myself as I was going to Miss Universe, you know. So I had on my mindset that I really had to focus as I would be going to Miss Universe already, even not knowing the result, because I knew that if have been winning in that moment, I will have a really short time. So in July, with nobody knowing that I was going to participate in the pageant, I started to have hard classes like every single day of catwalk, English, Spanish, working out, doing many things for preparation from the preparation that I knew that it was going to be very important. Not only for Miss Ceará again for the second time, but also for Miss Universe Brazil, which I wanted hardly, you know. So I was very focused. So I knew that at some point I needed to stop the college for a while. So I decided to not begin this semester.
What has been the hardest part of being Miss Brazil?
The hardest thing about being Miss Brazil, I think that actually it is weird what I'm going to say right now because it is a dream for me. It's been a dream for me, but I think that in my case, not having a time for preparation, like I had only 2 weeks and a half, you know, 3 weeks. Work with a short time. This is the challenging part, you know. But being Miss Brazil, I confess that I don't have anything specific to say because I didn't have time yet to describe what is hard or what is not hard. Because I am so focused that I didn't have time to be Miss Universe Brazil, you know what I mean? Like I'm just working, doing the same things that I used to do before being Miss Universe Brazil, just getting prepared. So I just focus on the Miss Universe.
No, and of course that's something that many candidates have. I mean, the Miss USA, I think she's getting not even
Yeah.
not even a day.
I mean, it's gonna be epic, you know. Like I just won, and I'm getting into the plane, going to Miss Universe. I mean, she has to be a very mentally good health, mentally
Strong.
person, you know.
I know it's crazy. When I heard about that, I was like, oh my god, that's epic. But yeah, it is what it is. I mean, this year Miss Universe had two pageants, and just that's just the way it is. So when I interviewed Julia last
But you know
year,
what? I think that when I believe that the girls competing at Miss USA, they probably knew, you know. So they're
no, totally.
just like me. They I think that they have been preparing themselves for the pageant just already thinking Miss Universe, you know. So it's very similar to me, but they are having a even shorter time.
One day.
But I mean, I think that everything happens for a reason sometimes, and you have to just go and believe in yourself and do what you have to do, you know. And what it has to happen, it will. I mean, that is
Exactly.
what
No,
I
I
really
mean,
believe. If it
and if
has
this
to be on
works,
her, you know, it will be. So
and if this works for you, honestly, I think you're very prepared. So don't even worry. You are one of the strongest candidates. So just be confident and focused, and you're gonna do
yeah, that's the
amazing.
thing. Being confident about who you are.
Yeah, that's very important. Confidently beautiful, like Miss Universe will say.
Yes.
So when I interviewed Julia last year, I was pleasantly surprised with the amount of Brazilian fans of Miss Universe and of beauty queens, the way they support their queens is simply amazing. And I want to talk to you about that. How have you feel it? Have they been very supportive to you? How are you? Because honestly, I know the impact is completely different from being Miss Sierra to being Miss Brazil. The followers go up, the support goes up. I mean, you're representing not only a state but a country.
Yeah. Well, I am really happy to know that people are so happy with the result of Miss Universe Brazil. In general, I saw a very united people, you know, and I feel that people are really happy to have me as Miss Universe Brazil, and that makes me happy too. And that's it.
I love it. I love it. Well, I know you have another interview coming up. I just wish you the very best on everything you do from now on. It's going to be an amazing journey. You're making
Thank you,
Brazil
Carlos.
proud. And send kisses and hugs to Martina, okay?
Yes, I will.
See you in
Probably
Israel.
sending two again now. No. Watching
Wait,
now.
before you leave, I like to finish this the way I finish all the life, with you saying your name, your age, and the country you represent. Okay?
Okay, my name is Teresa Santos. I am 23 years old and I am Miss Universe Brazil 2021, going to Miss Universe at Israel.
Bravo! Thank you very much. Have a wonderful day,
Thank you so
okay?
much, Carlos. It was so nice to meet you.
Great to meet you. See you soon. Ciao, ciao.
Bye.